All right, all right, all right. Let's do it. All right, my fellow goblins, it's time for another episode of Starfield. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get into the game. Super et Ultra. Alright, so where did we finish? I came back from wherever we were. Oh yeah, we did the Barrett mission and that forever long other mission to save those people. So with all the loot I had, like I was literally had to fill it up on the floor of my ship, I came back and sold it all off. So inventory wise, I'm down to 83 pounds. Still have the Mantis armor. I bought these two guns, even though they're just normals, but this Rattler has armor piercing and a suppressor. So, which was a little bit better. Also 28 physical damage, right? So it was a little bit better than the Side Star I was using. The Peacekeeper we got from the Crest Reward for helping the UC Marines and the Freestar Collective Ranger guys. So we got that as a reward. Heller's Cutter we got when we were saving Heller and Barrett. I don't even know. I'm not even sure really where this came from. And we have a suppressed Kraken, which is 6.5. We have suppressed Rattler, which is 27 caliber, and then we have the suppressed Eon that does 22 damage and 7.77. So we have most of the normal ammo types covered, and also this one, which is really right now my favorite gun, but it's not suppressed. If we could get this suppressed, that'd be great. That would take out that would one-shot most of the people at this level with a good crit headshot, right? So anyway, that's where we are. So I think we go... Oh, we do have 2 skill points to spend. And I wasn't really sure what to do here. Excuse me. I could take 2 more points here and rank this up to 50% more pistol damage, probably the way to go, and 30% more ballistic. So 30 plus 80, 50, that's 80% more base damage. From our pistols, and pretty much, not a bad thing. I could finish ranking up pilot to get that all the way up. I just don't know which direction to really go. I could rank up stealth again. I could rank up weightlifting and stealth, so that would give me 15 more kilos. You're 75% more difficult to detect when sneaking, and suppressed weapons do 15% sneak attack damage. So 15% on top of our 80%, on top of our base damage, which is, let's say, a 28 for the Rattler. That could be pretty good. So I really don't know. Or it takes, literally we could take something new too. I mean, I could take boost pack training, so I could finally use the boost pack. I just can't decide what is actually the most important right now. I mean, doing damage, always important, right? So I don't know if we just level these guys up all the way, I guess. Probably that's what we'll do. Kill 100 enemies. I actually don't feel like I need rank 4 of this. And I don't know that I need this either. So maybe we'll just stay at rank 3 for both of these. And get rank 4 later when we're in the mood. Like much later. Alright, so as far as quests go, we either have to decide to do Super Ed Ultra and go do this quest, or if we want to, once we accept this, talk to the Commander Tuala, we can't do the piloting thing anymore. So then we have to decide, are we happy with this one? I mean, we can rank it up, so we can get Class B anytime we're ready, right? So we just would have to do Class C ships out in the wild, right? We would have to do Class C, or, you know, just fight stuff out in the wild. So I'm not really sure. I'd like to go do the Freestar Collective thing, but then I'd also like to do the UC Super Ed Ultra so we can start getting we can get the Crimson Fleet infiltration quest thing. Yeah, I think we'll just go on with this. Oh, and I also need to build an outpost somewhere so I can get rid of Lynn and Heller off my ship.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions?
Wrapped it up.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Sir, yes, sir.
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6. I should be damn proud of yourself. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only
1 year?
Just 3 years.
3 years.
Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that. Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission.
Sir, yes, sir.
First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Gotta go take our oath. Sir, yes, sir. So many things to do in this game.
Yes? You needed something?
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Yeah, I hate those eclectics. I was farther away than I thought.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
I swear to defend
uphold the
all
values
people's...
of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I like self-reliance.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2.
I wish this
Sounds
was
like they'd
random.
barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure.
They could have
So,
made 5
people of
different,
Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
5 different missions that you could go on. You get one, a roll, a random roll, and then that's what you got to go do.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
20k worth of credits? Jeez, I guess it's worth getting to level 6. Alright, so 20k credits. Look at the Frontier. The Frontier is so cool. Well, who's landing over there? That's pretty far.
Really? Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Medpacks, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Nope.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Alright, Crew Chief Kane. Make contact with the settlers. We need to go... We actually need to go back here. New Atlantis. Here? Yeah. We gotta go get Sarah. Bring Sarah with us. Or we could bring Sam Coe, but I like Sarah.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time. Business has appealed to me.
Ever since I got here.
Barrett!
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
I love how similar themes...
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
the differences in thought are situational, based on the history of the people whose lives it enhances.
That's an interesting reaction. But I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. When dealing with the artifacts, common sense tends to go right out the window.
I'll leave it in your room when I have a moment.
True, true. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Yes, precisely. You'd think, after our combined years of space travel, one of us would have stumbled across some answers, but unfortunately, we're empty-handed. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this. I knew I picked the right person for the
We'll
job.
get to the bottom of it
Look, I wanted
together.
to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
And a wonderful view of the
Spending some
Starfield.
extra time in the lodge, are we?
Oh, Sarah.
So much universe to explore, boss. Gotta pace myself.
Let's just keep the hijinks to a minimum, shall we? I'm more than ready. Let's go. Yes? Glad to haul whatever you need.
Sarah, you're getting an upgrade. Oh, this is physical. Damn. I thought it was laser. I have to see if I have a better laser gun. Physical, I need to give this to Samco. Samco is the rifle expert. So I can give this one to him. Yeah, the spaceships. We gotta go on a spaceship.
Time to go?
Yeah. Are you coming? Like, did you join me or?
Service, Captain.
Hey.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Let's get going on the ship.
Off when you are, Captain.
See what I got for you, Sarah. Definitely can upgrade your armor. You, right at work. Alright, let's see. Mark 1 helmet. God dang it. Dang fly from yesterday, still flying around in my face. That. Sarah, I guess I got rid of all my legendary stuff.
You've got something for me? I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
Let's get you this stuff, though. Una granada.
Dropping off a few choice items.
I forgot to equip them. Equip. Equip. Equip.
So long.
Alright, let's get down to Tau City. Iron. Lots of iron. Hold on, Sarah. I forgot to check my cargo hold. How you get in here before me? Sneaky. In here? No. In here? Oh yeah, they put it in here. Weapons. Suppressed Urban Eagle. There you go. 76 damage. Way better than the one I have. Some more grenades. And 142 rounds. Nice. I guess I'll take that stuff. Nice. I honestly didn't know it was suppressed. Oh, they both do 76. For some reason, I thought that was less. Containers at max capacity. Then how did they put the other stuff in there? Oh, messed that up. Okay. Put that there. 450 rounds. Nice. I've been buying up the rounds when I find them. I guess we're good. Don't have nothing for Sarah. No guns for Sarah. I didn't really think about it. I sold them all my legendaries and everything that I had.
abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
What's the ship doing here? Not accessible? Boring. Blood and guts everywhere? Great. Turrets.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, right? Crimson Fleet wouldn't have left anything. Form a vision statement. Plan. Chores list. Every particle fuse. Oh. 190 credits, thank you. Like credits really even matter, but whatever. Another dead guy drinking his boom cola.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Boom pop cola. Man, in Fallout 4 you'd be taking all this shit. Sleeping quarters. Bad people, bad joke. Oh, that can't be good.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Hey, being quiet? What are you talking about? Bum rushing it. More dead people. Sad,
Something's
sad
been through
settlers.
here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
I think you said that, Sarah. Let's throw this in. Elemental suppressed calibrated rattler. Even better. Uh, 36 damage, but 33 damage, but also deals corrosive, radiation, poison, and incendiary damage. Randomly. One of those. Small chance to stagger. Reflex sight suppressor. So let's use this one. 50 fire rate. Oh, fire slower. A little bit less accurate too. I don't know, let's give it a try. Let's see. Actually, maybe... Sound got messed up. Caliber. I don't have a 45 caliber gun. Alright, what's up, Hadrian?
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph.
A terramorph.
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse.
Great. Corpse bride.
But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
So don't nuke it? Okay. Guess what? We don't have no mini nukes. It's now Fallout. Oops. That's interesting. You see this? Like, tell me that's not there for a reason. It's a freaking ramp, dude. Why would there be a ramp here? Interesting, interesting. Dun 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 dun. Error.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
See if they've got any weapons or... ammo.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on move.
Nice that you have a window right here.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
System rearm. Fail. Additional power required.
Gonna make you pay. Additional power required. Weapon room activated. Stand clear. Additional power input required.
Didn't even get to see it happen. We're on normal. I don't know what the hell happened there, but whatever. Boring. Didn't even get to fight the Terramorph.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
A little bit upset about the whole terramorph thing. Honestly. Oh shit.
Damn it!
Threw a grenade by accident. That's not my flashlight, bud. It's just... Excuse me. A suppress calibrated mousetrap. Kind of sad. Sad about the terramorph thing. I really kind of wanted to fight it. What's this thing?
Oh, now I've lost my appetite.
Xenogrub. One in there. One in there. One in there. These don't open. One in there. Ammo crate over there. Industrial crate. Well. Oh wells.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! I'm not too proud. Thank you for saving my ass. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Older model. Yeah, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Right. Back to Tuala.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
I wonder if this counts as completed mission. Or it'd be like, you never installed the comms lab, so you didn't complete your mission.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? Researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Well, this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, you can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Dr. Walker.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I'd suggest you move out.
Alright. That takes care of this part. Supra and Ultra is done. Now we just have to determine what we want to do next. I think we're going to finish off this mission. What did he give us? Ballistic? No. Auto fan? He gave us what? Spacesuit? Oh, yeah. It's cool looking, but let's see what the whole thing looks like. That's pretty cool. Actually, I like it. The problem is, can't hold a candle to my legendary armor, but man, this is actually pretty cool looking. I actually like it a lot. Maybe you could upgrade it. I mean, you won't be able to get the legendary effects, but seriously, the problem is this compared to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens. Yeah, at least airborne radiation's the same. Give us any weapons? Sarah already has that, so that won't help. That's not gonna help. That's physical damage. We need an EM. Or whatever this is. Energy. Okay. We're almost level 13. Ask about Percival at the Trade Authority. Oops. We got these two. So the next one of these main missions we're going to do is the Samco mission, because that'll take us to the Freestar Collective and the Freestar Rangers, and that will move along that part that we want to do. I really want to do this so we can start attacking the Crimson Fleet so we can infiltrate them. So I kind of want to do that too. So probably we'll finish this one first. Not really so interested in that side quest yet. First Contact, not interested in that side quest yet. These I want to do. Maybe we do them, I don't know, off camera or something. I don't know. I want to get an outpost put down too so that way we can get our companions doing something. But that being said, we're going to just continue with this one. Terramorphs.
While we're here, we should definitely stock up on supplies at the exchange.
Oh, Sarah. Looking good in that suit, girl. I'll see if they have something for you, Sarah. Let's check it out. Alright. At the exchange.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Jane's
Talk
Goods.
to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
Lower level 2.2. The UC exchange. Yeah, I didn't see that. I saw the Trade Authority one.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Oh, right over here. I never even saw this one
Hey,
before.
friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal.
Maybe, let's make a deal.
Hello, welcome to the Sidonia. I've got a bit tough. But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So please, browse my stock. Take a look.
Alright, friendo. Arc welder, we got one. Got one. Boosted Orion. Oh, that would be better than what Sarah has, I bet. Because what if she has an Eon, or not an Eon, Equinox, right? This looks pretty cool. We got 1,300 rounds for this thing. Long barrel, small battery. Friendo, Solstice. 27 damage at a rate of 25. 27 damage at a rate of 33, so that's better. Yeah, she's using this, like 13 damage at a rate of 50. That's physical. I have one of those too. It's a regular Orion. This one has a long barrel. Oh, Stealth Orion. Got that. Oh, armor piercing? What? Pick that one up. Oh, I think I switched out the side star for the Rattler. I think that's the way I decided to go. I don't like this, but oh, this one has armor piercing too, though. That seriously comes in handy, you'd be surprised. Legendary's cool, but I don't know how cool it really is to me. Oh, this is cool too, this blue one. Incendiary Assist Def Assault Spacesuit. Where did I get these? Did I just get these as part of my mission or what? I would assume I only got that. Where'd these come from? I don't remember picking them up. And they're all UC stuff. So that's interesting. Not this one though. That one.
See you later, friendo.
See what you have.
Here. You're welcome. I picked it. Bye for now.
Get out of the...
Here. I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary... I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Alright, girl.
Yeah, what is it?
I wanted to
Bring
look
me
at this.
anything useful?
You are using a regular all plano Equinox. So we will take that from you. And I will buy you this one for now.
You don't think what? Hey, you buy from me. Maybe I can give you the same. Just a reminder, I also buy junk you don't need anymore.
It's a lot of junk I don't need. Alright, what did we say we were gonna do? This one? No, Orion. 27, 30, 50, 33. 27, 60, 33. She doesn't really need a suppressed one. So we'll give her this. And we'll see how she does. I mean, I do have 134,000 credits, so the hell am I going to do with that?
Be safe out there.
That's what happens when you collect all the
Can I
junk.
help? Want to see what I'm carrying?
No, I want to give you this. And then I want to equip that.
Until later.
What is she doing there?
If I were you, I'd put that back.
Don't try that again. You looking for deals on off-world goods? Your new friend Dennis will hook you up.
Stop right there. UC security.
Oopsies.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
Oopsies. Oh well. I really was just trying to
I'm
do
listening.
this.
Let's see what you've got.
Good here? Yeah.
Maybe another time.
Alright, Sarah, so let's see what it looks like.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
That's pretty good, Sarah. See how that works out. Although maybe we should have checked to see what everybody else had.
Hey, well, how's it going? Cool. That's what we do here.
Boring. 50, 50, 33. This one's a little bit better, I think, maybe.
Come back anytime.
Where's this place called Jane's Goods? Lux Condos.
Red and orange. Everything's red and orange.
Everything else tastes a little funny.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor.
It's
but
always
then
something.
He decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Hey there.
Lower level. Sixth Circle is there.
Watch out for the robots. They're
The only-
surprisingly sneaky.
The only place I haven't been yet is that Jane's Goods, whatever that is.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Is that so? Well, Captain, then you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right? Like knowing, for example, what Supra et Ultra means. You remember? Your Vanguard motto?
I forgot. Twinkle, twinkle, little star?
I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A, C, D+? That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct.
That's not happening.
If you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
And, one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these.
Did you pick?
Now,
nice.
What say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Psst, hey, you. Maybe Vanguard? Come here. Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any...
Beanie.
Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Yeah, it does. It would be. There's just one issue. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
You and me both,
But
Sarah.
if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Alright, bro.
The comms panel should be right near the employee lift. Just give me a call once you...
Alright, Sarah, let's jog. Oh, what? don't think it's that one. It's this one. $1,000 meters. Really? Can I fly there? And I've been running a long time and I'm still not out of O2 yet. Didn't even lose Sarah.
Of this. That's your mistake. You should be the one dying.
Let's go! To end you. Got something for you! Incoming! Oh, I smell credit. Oh, damn cold here. I'm going to need a hot cup of coffee after this.
What's the deal with this guy? Jeez. Jeez Louise, man. Seriously. I didn't want to die. All right. Oh, elevator. Entrance. Entrance to the mines. The mines of Moria. What's this one? Still got lots of bullets.
These access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Too far away. Literally can't see that far. Yeah. Too much for me. People shoot me at that much.
You're done! Going out! Come on! Reload!
Got another!
Shit. Learn to reload, Joe.
Get down!
And again, she's just eating at grenades.
It's payday! I never liked them anyway! Damn it, help! Help!
Damn it.
You're going down!
The other one goes there.
Not worth dying over!
Here it comes!
Stop eating your grenades, Sarah. Hilarious. Love this fighting in crazy gravity. Master lock. Buddy, I miss over here? What are these things? Those cocoons? For those worm thingies? What that guy?
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
Plus everybody has vitamin D deficiency too.
Last mistake you'll make.
Sending one! You've got nothing! I'm on a roll!
Just use the grenades, Sarah.
Got a present for ya! You picked the wrong day to piss me off! Ah!
Give me some cover.
Heads up! This is gonna end badly for you. Here it comes!
Yeah, I might have to take your hand grenade away there, Sarah. You're a little bit crazy. Two more. I don't know where they are.
Oh, for God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Yeah, you probably ain't wrong.
What? Go ahead, leave, coward! Hey! Ugh.
It's on now. Throwing a grenade! Watch out!
Sarah, oh, nice roll. Don't throw the grenade at me.
Going out! Ha! You're a damn joke.
I didn't even know I was lockpicking that one. Not that, not that, not that, not that.
You got lucky this time.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Already?
Open up all the way.
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made your mind and body feel out of sync? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor. Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back. Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just, I don't know, different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege. Now that you mention it, you're probably right. Either way, we logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. Honestly, it wasn't so much what Aja and I discovered in our travels. It was the journey that was memorable. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone. At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly. No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, If we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
That sounds like a plan.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
Nice. Too early to flirt, I feel like it is.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Lol. Lol.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Not really, not quite so much. Just hit the weights. Can we actually weight lift? That'd be cool. Oh. Oh. Shit. That 4 works, that 4 works. This one doesn't work. Shit, I did it again. Wasted 2 picks. Oh well. Still worth it. I was gonna say, a lot of safe stuff. Empty ones. Got me all excited there for a minute. There's one that you can't barely see. Where'd you go? Can't even get down there.
There you are. Ha!
First of all.
Dead.
Did you find a way? You gotta go around, Sarah.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down to the cave in the back of the area. Get rid of some of that gear.
Got a present for ya.
There's still quite a bit of mineral wealth down here. Perhaps it would be worth our time to survey the area for more.
22.
Sending one. Get here! Anything! You're nothing.
Oh, was that the leader guy? I was wondering why the hell he was level 22. Big old block of Velveeta. Need this aqueous hematite. I don't know how much we need. Got that guy, got that guy. Oh, is there someone else back here? Well, that one's not accessible for some reason. Pretty interesting. Elevator? Exit elevator? Probably.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you...
Sorry there, buddy.
Sample thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Master lock. Oh, I can actually get that now. Because we could actually... We have one skill that we saved up. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3... Jeez. Could have been a little better.
Password accepted. Initiating analysis. Analysis complete. Adding text system notation. Analysis complete. Collected documentation.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
In the thresher room. Oh, right here. Okay, we have to go back. And then come back again. That's sort of a problem. How much overweight am I? A lot. 145?
What can I help you with? Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag.
How much you got? Hear that.
Goodbye.
Drop some junk. Now we don't have to run this far. How's that favorited? I didn't favorite any rifles. Maybe I did a long time ago. Man, I really do want to get the mod that takes out all the light filters, all the color filters, and just put the natural colors in. I don't like these like grays and blues and oranges and whatever. Well, like more of natural lighting. Just 1 minute. Let's go. Oopsies. Wrong button.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something. But I just don't have...
You've got the slate. Let me see. Reduce joint wear? Oh, increase lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that? Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever wanna try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
What did it say? Use Cambridge data to clear pornography.
News from Sidonia. Governor Glenhurst has stepped down.
Just passing through or here to stay?
Please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper level.
Was there something... I'm never one to turn away an opportunity. But I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do? An interesting proposal, if your data pans out. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers, or so I've heard. Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool.
Yeah,
the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work. Bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials. The licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed.
Very.
And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped.
Well, it seems we have a deal then. And here, a finder's fee from the Authority. A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
All right. Out of my way.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there. But it sounds like you might have already tossed those dregs. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
500 credits. Look, I keep using the crap out of this gun, and I keep ending up with more bullets than I actually used. Weird. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Should have sold off all my shit first at the Trade Authority. Oh well, guess I'll do it later. Alright, we're going here. Where the hell is the exit?
Exploring these mining operations has given me a new appreciation for the risks Dusties take to make a living.
Hey, I was a Dusty. For like, 30 minutes.
Well, this explains why the miners ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame.
Weird. That's kind of cool, though. Jeez again. Awesome.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Yes, Sarah, I know.
Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat. I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
Sarah, I think we fell down here. This is not where we need to go. Although I'm not really sure where we're going. It's kind of interesting. Is this a dead end? In here? We climb all the way in here. I guess not. We had a boost pack we could get up there. And this thing is for like forever to get to. Jeez. Freaking maze.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it. I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? A colleague hunting terramorphs. Mother of God. Adrian sent you, didn't she? If she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Yeah, me too. Anything out here I can have? You know, I'm a little bit over encumbered, of course, but as they say, I'm a little bit cucumbered. Red Devils.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
I thought there were spacers in here. So I know you said not to touch anything, but, you know. Yeah, but there's this thing.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait and show. Where are the markers?
No marker stuff.
I'll
Londinian.
need to get this all in the slate.
It's Londinian. Oh shit. Londinian. Those damn terramorphs. Fuck, you don't really got much around here. Except for this. Ship missiles permanently deal 5% more damage. Coming.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so bad,
not really.
They had to
nuked
blow
it.
the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinia, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
Nope.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now.
You and me
Here,
both.
faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Where's the lift? Over here. $1,400. Seriously. Son of a bitch. Son of beach. Son of beach. $900. Whatever.
Still shocked about Governor Hurst.
Oh yeah, I forgot we ratted him out. So he probably got in trouble. Forgot about Governor Hurst.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Yeah, it's all the same though. You're just talking about like this little tiny storage room. Same as out there.
The Red Devils
They've been
aren't
listening.
exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. That's Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinium.
Londinium. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti with both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we've done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Oh, so ridiculous. These quests are taking like 3 hours. In real life. 3 real life hours. To do like these. Some of these quests is like crazy.
No, Mars is
I
not
just wanted to...
Heck, even Earth is nothing like
Extravagant gamble paid off.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out. They'd be.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Excuse me for the hiccups.
Spiritual needs you have.
You don't think one... I got a little bit of everything. Take a look.
So.
Just a reminder, I also buy junk you don't need anymore.
Okay, I got a lot of junk. Listen. Don't need that. Oh my god. Stupid. There's so much ammo. Oh, that's cool, Hamlet. Plus 10 health. Oh, that one. Man, that one makes you look beefy. Gamma meal.
Be safe out there.
Fast travel all the way back to New Atlantis.
Hey, let me know if we're going to head into the well, so I can watch your back.
Why? What's wrong with the well?
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about... So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate... You know, while we've got... Or if you... No telling how... Still no word from the cabinet. Anything you wanted to discuss in the interim? Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Madam President?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt,
She
the
ain't lying,
preservation
though.
of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, first of all, it's a Terramorph, so...
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Hell no, throw us out. Why would somebody actually say
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs, how coincidental.
More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
You! The EM rifle damage!
That's it! Now hit him with everything you've got!
Stop! We're trying to help you! Notch another one for me. They're still in there! Don't hurt them!
Please!
That one's
do
done.
Something! Why?
Thank you. The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
To the spaceport. We'll shoot up some Terramorphs that we didn't really get to do in the beginning of this stream adventure. Oh, God.
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower.
Let's see. Well, we can go this way with some fire.
Proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up! Don't just stand there! Good!
Captain! It's going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that door.
They're going to betray you. Every last one.
Sarah and the grenades again.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Our experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh?
Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Eliminate the... Who's or what's this? Oh, look at that thing.
You might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. Your call. We're on the line.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
I'll follow behind you.
Get the last one.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. The universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
This guy's so emotional.
What would have happened if you two hadn't been here?
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the...
Oh, Sarah, slow down, girl. Jeez.
Thank you, General. Let your people... Captain? Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Have some respect, will you? That's the president of the colonies you're addressing.
No, you two were in the right. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone
Yes,
who
that's me.
knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now.
Right.
The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm
Okay.
glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
And 9,600
I'm gonna go check in
credits.
with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
There are so many different groups across the settled systems, it's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
Chief Yassine, these orders... A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
More than that.
I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct? Last I checked, it takes 2 parties to fight a war. But, since you're such an expert, I'm sure you also know it's supposed to be managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done. I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's do House Baruch first.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Do I still have to talk to this lady? Oh, do I have to talk to her about both?
Captain. Now, use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to... Who knows? Maybe that'll work. Strange. But my suspicion is we're going to... Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you. Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay.
Pardon?
Here on Vanguard business?
Alright. Where are them damn embassies? Over there? Where's the other one? I didn't really want to start with that one, but...
I asked my boss what they're doing.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects. Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, but it seems like only yesterday.
Find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices...
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the space.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, so you're the one they called about. Failed to mention you were collective-born. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance, one, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
All right, let's see what we can do. We got 3 turns to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Should we go big?
In the end, we all just want to be safe in our little fiefdoms, don't we? The cost of being wrong is a high one.
There we go, rolling the dice.
Doing nothing is certainly preferable to doing something irresponsible. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier. Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her. You want to work with me? Why don't we talk somewhere a bit more private?
In the basement? In a nasty basement? Can I steal that? What, your office is in the basement?
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me? No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me? quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services? Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. Oh, I'm not taking a bribe. Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
All right, let's go. Here.
I'm, pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again, which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process. What are you getting at, ma'am? I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if? What if one opened up? Elias's heart in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him. Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep. Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh? Good night, Eva.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives. Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
No. If the Council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives. Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those 2 items should be enough to allay any suspicions. What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your way.
7 grand. Nice. Nice, 7 grand. Server farm?
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. It is reassuring to know there are still some people in this universe you can trust.
Alright. 1 down, 1 to go. There's an exit to this bitch. Ausfahren.
Yes, exactly. It's like
when someone insults you.
For some reason I was thinking it was that little building. I don't know why.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
I didn't even see the front door anywhere. I suppose we could save here. The embassy.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Here, Sarah. Sarah. Sarah.
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if the planters weren't blocking our way.
This is like a horror house or whatever. Or a turret.
Score another point for our side.
Sarah, I'm just gonna take all this stuff.
Anything valuable?
This is one crazy ass embassy. Almost got me there. Inaccessible.
Was that you?
They're here! Right here!
Yes, yes, no.
You definitely know your way around the lock.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Better place than this dump.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Pretty much.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there.
Is this guy a Vulcan?
But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Of course.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
What's up, old man? Old man in the basement? Can I just have whatever's in here?
Let's hope it still works.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Let it be used for good.
You have a elevator here? No. Alright, I gotta run all the way back out? I don't really like that idea. What about this? Requires a key. You have a, like, quick exit out?
Will we all be so lucky next time the archives need to be accessed? The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there...
Alright, I gotta end this stream here because it's been 3 hours. 3.5 hours already, and I gotta, of course, get to work. Not go to work, but go to bed so I can get up for work. Great. I don't know how to get the hell out of here. Toilet room. Yeah. Yes. Oh, we went on the roof? Okay, well, guess we're taking a little swim.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place.
All right. Oh no, McIntyre.
Hello.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? Was he alive? Did they both actually agree? That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain.
Superlative.
And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay, well, we're gonna do that in another episode.
Howdy.
Because that's it. I don't have any more left in me for today. Okay. That's it, people. Thanks for watching. I hope you come again. I'm having a lot of fun with this actual live stream playthrough. I think a lot of things are just happening in good order for us, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, why not consider giving it a thumbs up? Maybe subscribing to my channel if you're new here. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or whatever, place them in the comment section below the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.